Hello? Anybody there? I am all to myself then. Wait, what's that sound? Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about my experience playing Little Company for the first time. I played a lot of team-based games, but playing Little Company was honestly a bit of fresh air. I played a lot of team-based games, like I said, but this was honestly one of the best ones I played in 2023. I played solo for like about 2 hours when I first got the game, but I grabbed two of my best friends to play with because honestly, playing solo is not the best way to experience this game. For the first few moons, they relied on me to get around until they were ready for something harder than the first moon that we were on. We went like a good 20 minutes playing the game before we bought any flashlights, and I would call, for simple sake, we'll call this guy Eric, and then we'll call this guy Shovel Guy. We'll get that to in a second, and we would explore multiple times in the pitch black. And by the time we got flashlight, Shovel Guy kept saying he wanted a blunt object to kill the bugs that we kept coming across. I, however, kept coming across the bracken, and keep in mind when I was playing for 2 hours straight, solo, and I came across this thing. So when I came across it for the very first time, I was screaming my lungs off because I had no idea what I was looking at. But all subsequent encounters I had with it, I somehow managed to keep my distance from it. When we decided to go to different moons, I bought a shovel for Shovel Guy, and the first thing he does when we go indoors, he actually killed a hoarding bug with it while I was only a few feet away, and I had no idea where the thing was. And while this happened, Eric found a stop sign, and he got attached to it pretty hard. Uh, Bo, Shovel Guy, and Eric would latch onto their shovel and stop sign as the device depended on it. And both Shovel Guy and Eric realized they could hit me and kill me with the shovel and the stop sign. And thing is with them is they pretty much caused a mutiny at this point, and because they would kill me every time I would try to do something like when like going to the indoors or something, and if we couldn't reach profit, they would sacrifice me to the company and hope they could get good luck on the next day. And funny thing is, each moon we did after that would also cause such chaos. One moon we did, Eric died at quicksand, and so it was me and Shovel Guy would go into the facility by ourselves. And after I was going in deep and leaving with like two axles, I was on my way out of the ship when Shovel Guy tells me I'm dead. Slime thing got me, just leave. And so pretty much I stopped what I was doing and I said I'm gonna get your body, and he told me, he said don't do it, don't do it. I'm surrounded. I was like, no, I'm gonna do it. So I dropped my axles. I came back to the facility. I went indoors, and I literally saw like the slime trying to get to me now, because like it was really right by the entrance. So I literally parkoured around the railings, grabbed this body, managed to get outside while not dying, because I was being chased by some other creature that I didn't see before. Somehow we still made quota, and Eric and Shovel Guy stopped bullying me for the time being because they lost their weapons. That didn't stop Shovel Guy from buying another shovel once we landed on a different moon. And I kid you not, Eric found a stop sign in the facility that we just arrived at, and the chaos literally continued once they teamed back up after leaving the facility. I looked behind me to see two guys coming after me, holding their blunt objects, trying to kill me. Wish I hadn't looked back because they caught right up to me and smacked me dead, and eventually I just gave up and let Eric have the captain position. That went on for some time, where Eric and Shovel Guy would tease me about ending me and taking me for the $5 they would get for selling my body. And eventually Eric tried to tell something to Shovel Guy, and then Shovel Guy said, "I'll quit my own meeting against you, so I'll become captain." These guys were like not letting up, but at least they stopped focusing on me. And at this point, we were barely reaching quota because I was either being chased by Eric and Shovel Guy, or we just kept dying. And I remember that at some point, Eric had a full inventory and was trying to get outside. I was in a ship creeping on the screen, and there was this big red dot in Eric's way to the main entrance, and he's the only way out. Shovel Guy was already on his way out, but he stayed trying to find Eric, but he couldn't find him. And apparently, what Eric was seeing in front of him was this spider that was preventing him from leaving. After some time, Eric eventually just boarded for the door, but the spider got him instantly. Shovel Guy tried to find his body, but like no luck, so we just got out of there. We were searching this other time on this moon, and we found this light apparatus, and Eric put it out, and then there was this radiation level warning on my screen, and for some reason, I just ignored this completely, and Shovel Guy hightailed it out of there. I didn't realize that when you pull that out, there's no light in the building, and I was like, it's all pitch black. I didn't have my flashlight, and I think we only made quota that time, and then after that, we never met it again. And I was desperate to meet quota, and Shovel Guy kept telling me, "You have too much faith in the company." I just want to meet quota so we can go to better moons and get more higher tier loot. But in all seriousness, I love Lethal Company, and I would recommend it to anyone who has friends and really playing it with, because this game is honestly really good with friends. You can play it solo, but you won't get the full Lethal Company experience unless you play with people. One thing I do want to say for the channel is that I want to keep making small videos because it's just easy to draw. But let me know if you do want to have longer videos. But until then, subscribe, like the video. It does help out.